What is up, guys? T-Ray all day, back for a brand new episode of my Olympique Lyon career mode. This is episode 3, I believe, of season 2. Not too sure about that, but we start off this episode with an offer from Chelsea for Johan Gourcuff, and I'm not gonna plan on losing him on the cheap, so I decided to go up by 10 million on what they previously offered. And also, we're looking at our youth squad here. This guy right here looks freaking amazing. Dorian de Dion, I think that's how you pronounce it. Looks freaking amazing. And then we can see NG is going to be going to Leeds United on loan, which is fine because I don't really need him. And Chelsea come back and say, nope, we are not going to pay that much for Gourcuff. Are you crazy? And then we also get some transfer offers for a few of our players. And also, you can see that Grenier has been transfer listed by the board because, frankly, we didn't have enough money to freaking, give him any upgraded wages, so I didn't do it. And yeah, so now he's transfer listed by the board. If we can get some money, of course I'll freaking pay the man, but still. We counter offer Southampton. We double their offer for Robert Zieler, our keeper, and also Montpellier want Kabul, who is aging, so I'm not too concerned about keeping him, so I went up to 12 million, thinking that they might counter offer again, but it remains to be seen. And as you can see, we did get two player conversations here. Both of them want to get their wage increase. That's Grenier and Brizuela. So we're going to go with Grenier, of course, because we want to keep him here. And I went with 3 years, which is a year more than what he wanted, but still, I'd like to keep him here as much as possible. And Brizuela, he wants a $40,000 pay increase, which is almost double what he's already making. So I said F you to Brizuela. I know you had a good season last season, but you don't deserve that much. And Zieler, they said that they'd pay 13 for him, which is actually a pretty big increase. So I went up to 15 to see if they'd accept that. And also, Grenier decided he's not staying, so F him. He wants his contract extension. I give him what he wants, and he eventually just says, no, I'm gonna leave. So, we know you want more money, you little jackass. We're going to offer you some money, $130,000 per week, which is 20 more than you wanted, which is 40 more than you make now, as we come up with our first game in the league campaign. I believe this is our first game. Yeah, it is actually, against Stade Rennais, as you can see. 5 minutes, world class. Gonna keep it the same because last season I struggled a lot. I think I got pretty unlucky in a few of those games, to be honest. But Stade Rennais are, of course, a very good side. A few sites are actually picking them in real life to finish, I believe, 4th in the league this year, and Lyon to finish 7th. But in this game, we are projected to finish 1st, so I want to keep that. Start that off well. Shaqiri finds Lacazette. Lacazette chips it over to Shaqiri, and his volley goes just wide. If you could put that on target, would have been a freaking great effort from Shaqiri. And look at this right here, just wide from the new signing, and the keeper couldn't get it either. But anyway, in the 38th minute now, Lacazette finds Shaqiri. He whips it over to Iker Muniain on the left wing. Could he cross it in from here? No, he decides to cut back, sees Onazi running forward, chips it over to him. Onazi can cross it in. He does just that, and Lacazette can't quite get his head to that one, as McCoon puts it too far forward. Grenier takes it away, does a quick fake shot back, and takes a shot from range and almost beat Coastal. If it would have beaten him, it would have been in the back of the net. It was a decent effort from him, so I will definitely take that, as we have a corner here from Muniain. He whips it in. Men in the box. Kabul can't get his head to that, as Umtiti now is on the ball looking for someone to pass. He finds Shaqiri, and he gets taken out easily there, as Lacazette takes a shot from range. Wanted him to do a lot better than that. There is McCoon's on the ball now in the second half. Onazi takes it away, goes all the way over to Drasicki. It finds Gigliotti, and his shot is saved by Zieler, luckily for us, as we go on the counter now. Gato Fofana whips it up to Memphis Depay. Depay now looking for someone to pass to. Puts it all the way forward to Lacazette. Lacazette could still break through and get the ball. He'll take a shot from range. And, that was an awful attempt from Lacazette. 2 bad attempts so far this game, as we are now in the 75th minute. Muniain finds Shaqiri, who finds Grenier. Could he take a shot from range? No, he whips it over to Lacazette, and another bad effort. That one was a little bit more difficult than the other two, but still, I'd expect him to put a lot better effort into that. In a side that's projected to finish 1st in the league, we definitely need a better striker, better efforts than that. I love Grenier, but not Grenier, Lacazette, but yeah, he's got to do better than that, as we're now in the 78th minute now. Alessandrini takes it away, finds Gigliotti. Alessandrini's moving forward in the middle as it goes right to him. He's open. Our slide tackle couldn't quite hit the ball, and he finds the back of the net. The new Marseille man in real life scores. Unlucky for us, as we're in the 85th minute now. Lacazette on the ball. Could he actually do something with the ball this time? As he cuts back inside, finds Clément Grenier. Nice fake shot back. He has some space. He decides to cut back again. Sees someone open. It's Gonalons. Has some space, and it gets saved by Costil. Awful shot from Gonalons, but either way, we have a corner, and we could not quite get our heads to that one as Fofana whips it back to Grenier. Grenier finds Umtiti. Umtiti puts it forward to Shaqiri. He has some space. He does a nice roulette, finds Benzia, chips it forward to Muniain, who will take a shot, and his toe poke could not quite find the back of the net. As John Boy clears it away. The game ends 1-0. And a very unlucky start in my opinion. I thought we had a lot better chances. As you can see, Ron Robert Zieler will be headed on to Southampton. They did some pretty quick business there, as you can see. Only took them 3 days to sign him. And I like those kind of teams that just, get on with it right away. Don't take a week to get the deal done, because that kind of pisses me off. I like to have my money. I like to be able to work with it. And as you can see, Grenier just wanted that money. He is a money whore. He's going to stay at Lyon. And we're looking at our short list now. These are all players that I want to sign. As you can see, they're mostly defensive minded. Of course, we need a goalkeeper because we just got rid of our starting goalkeeper. And if you would have saw Lindsay Rose there, of course, he did sign for Lyon in real life. And a lot of these other players are just really young talents that are really strong. And as you can see, Leandro and Vieto are just other strikers I could use just in case something happens to Lacazette or Benzia. And we got some inquiries back. The one most notable being John Anthony Brooks for 15 million. That was a bit of a joke. But we're going to start off with Jason Murillo here. And we're going to offer 4 million for him. They wanted 6, and actually I'm going to offer something different. 3.5. They wanted 6, which isn't that much of a difference, but I doubt they'll accept that one. Also, I tried to sign him in my football manager that I just do for fun, and Marseille freaking stole him from me. I hate when teams do that, especially your rival. But we offer 6 million for John Anthony Brooks. They wanted 15. That's probably not going to get accepted. And then going down to the other inquiries, I don't know what's taking me so long. Congolo, 7 million from PSG, which he moved to, which I think is kind of funny. We're going to offer half of that with 3.5. And then also the two other inquiries left are Kouyaté, who is of course moving to West Ham in real life. They wanted 8 million for him. He's probably worth a little bit more than what I was offering the other players, so I went with 4.2. That seems pretty fair to me. And then also Jasper Cillessen, they wanted 12 million for him, and that's just not going to cut it for me. I'm going to go up to go to 6, just half of what they said they'd take, because I don't think he's worth it that much. As we come up in our second game, it's going to suck. We didn't get a keeper, so we're going to have to start with Jeremy Frick in goal. That was the lineup there. If you want to go back and see it, you can. Yeah, we have to go with Jeremy Frick in net. This is not going to be frickin' good. Haha, kill myself. Anyway, we're coming up against Remy Cabella, the new Newcastle signing, and Montpellier. So this should be a pretty decent test for us. Hopefully we can come out with full points, but they are a pretty weird team in real life. They're always either really good or really bad. They don't really have an in-between. And by really good, I mean really good for them and their standards, as in they're usually, top half at least. But if they're not top half, they're usually in a relegation battle. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, in the 23rd minute, they had a corner here, and Onazi luckily was there as our last line of defense as it's booted forward. Lacazette finds Shaqiri. We're on the break now. Amen's moving on the left. He could chip it over to him, but he goes over to Grenier. Grenier finds Gonalons. He puts it over to Muniain. Finally, Muniain now looking for someone to pass to. He's cutting outside. Nice fake shot back. Finds Clément Grenier. Grenier finds Onazi. Onazi could see someone open. It's Depay, sorry. He could whip it in now, but he decides not to. Still going on the ball. Whips it over. Grenier has a chance, and it would have been a nicely worked goal. Nice team goal there as well. But we're in the 41st minute now. Lacazette getting bullied on the ball. Nice fake shot back to get some space. Tries to take a shot from range, but it goes out for a corner in our favor. Well, I'll take that every day of the week as Muniain whips it in. Fofana's there, and it goes just wide. It looked like it was going in, but it went wide indeed. So not much I could do there. As you can see, some substitutions as well. We brought in Gourcuff and Sarr. And we're now in the 69th minute. The keeper makes a mistake. Gonalons has a wide open net. I've always tried to do that in Ultimate Team or in career mode, but it never works. but apparently the keeper just decided to give me a free goal there, so I'll take it. 69th minute, even more troll for you. 69th minute goal as Gonalons gets an assist from their keeper. Freaking awesome. As we take the lead. But anyway, we're starting off now in the 71st minute. Memphis Depay working on the right wing. Men are getting in the box. He's going to cross it in. Shaqiri's there, hits his head to it, and it's saved. And unfortunately for us, it's cleared away. As we're in the 80th minute, a bad pass here. Saya, he finds the ball, chips it over the top. Cabela's there, and he gets taken out from Kabul. I thought that was a bit harsh. Honestly, could not believe that was a penalty when I was playing this because it seemed a bit harsh. It looked more like a dive in my opinion, but Cabela goes out of the game, sits on the bench. Meunier will take this one for Montpellier. Cabela looks on. I honestly don't know why they kept showing him. It was kind of weird, but yeah, Mvuemba comes in for Cabela, the former Lyon man. But Meunier, meanwhile, tucks it just right where Frick was, and he's not going to save that. 1-1, 81st minute, and another very, very unlucky moment for us. And it just seems like it always happens to me. I don't know why, but I always get very unlucky AIDSy games versus the computer. But yeah, another not so great start. We're in 1 point through 2 games. That's not great for a team that's projected to win the league. So yeah, we definitely need to step it up a bit. As you can see, we get more inquiries back here. Lindsay Rose, 8 million from Valenciennes. Also, other inquiries, as you can see, Onazi is also out for 5 days. Not that big of a deal, but Chancel Mbemba, 6.5, Linder, 1.6, Areola, 3 million. And that's the one we're going to go for first, because we do need another keeper, and he is young as well, 21 years of age, so he has potential to grow as well, as he's not that bad of a keeper in game. Better than Frick, definitely. Linder, we're not going to go for because he's just not that good. And Mbemba, as you can see, 6.5 million. I decided 3.2, about half that. That would be fair for a player of his caliber. And then Lindsay Rose, 8 million, seemed a bit steep for me, especially when he was signed for like 1.6 million euros, that is. So that translates to about, I don't know, like $4 million dollars. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so you see Vieto, our inquiry about him. I think we couldn't inquire because I've already made too many inquiries, so I just sent a random transfer offer of 3 million, and they didn't like that too much, so I decided, hey, I'll go up to 7 for you. And then I thought, that's a bit steep, so I'll go down to 6. And then I thought, maybe I should add a player to that if that doesn't work, because my budget is a bit weird right now. I definitely need a goalkeeper, I definitely need a defender, and I'd like to sign Vieto as well, so it's kind of just a bit iffy if I'm going to be able to sign all these players. And as you see, Murillo, they want 4.6 for him, so I decided, hey, let's go to 4. That's right in the middle of where I offered. I offered 3.5. They offered 4.6, so about halfway in between there. Seemed fair to me. Congolo from PSG, they wanted 6. I thought, I'd rather not even sign from a rival to begin with. I'll go find my own talent. And Kuyate, I went up to 5.2. They wanted 6. That seemed fair to me as well. Jasper Sillison, they wanted 9 million for. And honestly, I just wasn't having any of that, so I'll go up to 7. That's probably as high as I'll go, because he's just not worth that. And as you can see, Bamba's offer was accepted, 3.2. That was like more than half of what he was worth. Their valuation of him anyway. So we go up to 2.1 million for Areola. That seemed pretty fair to me. From the last offer, and that's pretty cheap as well. I'd take that because then I can improve in other fields with the money I have left over, so that seemed pretty fair to me. As we go in for the contract of Chancel and Mbemba, and I don't like giving players pay raises when they're not really moving like up too much. They don't really deserve it. They're not proven yet, so I just gave them the same wage. As you can see, they want 10 million for Vieto. And yeah, I thought definitely need to offer a player, but which player would I offer? Every episode, I swear I burp. Anyway, we could go with Sylvain Marvo, we could go with Brizuela, we could go with Gazal, we could go with any of these players. We're not going to get rid of these players. I thought Kabul for a second, but then I thought, what if I don't get a defender in? So I decided, Sylvain Marvo, as much as I love the guy, he of course moved to Guingamp in real life, if you didn't know that, on loan from Newcastle with an option to buy. Such a shame that he doesn't get to play there, but yeah, we offer him because he is getting old, so, I could use his value while I can. And as you can see, Lindsay Rose, they decided they wanted 6 for him, so I went up to 5. That was in between both of our offers, so maybe they'll accept that, maybe not. As Ajax comes back and says they still want 9 for him, so I said nope, F you, as we get 2 new offers accepted. One for Jason Murillo, Murillo from Granada. And I'm just going to offer the same thing he's making right now with a 20% clean sheet bonus because I don't think it affects it in any way, shape, or form. And Kouyaté, his was accepted as well. And the funny thing I saw about him is he's 24 years of age. His potential isn't even that great. And I feel like it should be better than what it is. I don't even remember. I think it's like 77 or something like that. I feel like it should be better than that. But anyway, they still want $6 million for Lindsey Rose after I offered $5 million. And I thought, that I can't do that. There's better offers on the table anyway. His 2.3 was accepted for Alphonse Areola. And yeah, so I go 4 years, $15 million. I'm not going to even offer him a squad role. 5% clean sheet bonus. Hopefully he accepts that and moves to a rival club. And Kouyaté, his contract offer was accepted. Murillo's contract offer was accepted, as well as Luciano Vietto. For they decided they wanted a bit more money with Marvo, so I decided, you know, I'll go up to 4.2 because I think that's what they wanted. Actually, is it not? No, they wanted 5. Anyway, that's pretty close enough. As yeah, this will be the end of the episode, basically. So please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Leave any comments you have for me as well. I always love reading comments. Follow me on Twitter at CRealDay. And yeah, this is the end of the episode. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.